Protective Property Trust. Have you ever been concerned about your children being disinherited if you died and your partner remarried? Are you concerned that one day your house and assets may have to be sold to provide funds for long-term care, dramatically reducing your children's inheritance? Here is an example of a couple that own their house jointly. They each have a child from a previous relationship. They want to leave their estate to each other and then their children. They, however, are concerned because they are fully aware that there is a risk that two scenarios could happen. If the surviving spouse remarries, their estate could pass to their new spouse, or they could fall out with their stepchildren. Both of these could result in the children being disinherited. They have also recently seen their parents go into long-term care, which has resulted in huge financial implications. They are concerned that over time, any potential inheritance could be eroded by care fees. The Protective Property Trust could be a solution to their concerns. Here's why. The first step is to split ownership of the house from joint tenants to tenants in common. This is because if the property is owned jointly, then the surviving spouse will automatically own 100% of the property on the death of the first spouse. Advisor will assist you and provide guidance and support throughout the process. They now each own a 50% share of the property, which will be split in accordance with their individual wills. On first death, the clients are able to divert the deceased share of the property into the Protective Property Trust, created by the will. The clients would have included beneficiaries, trustees, and a life interest within the will trust. When the surviving spouse's life interest ends, the trust will be wound up and distributed to the stated beneficiaries stated in the will. The surviving spouse would generally be the sole trustee. You could, however, have other trustees that were stated in the will to help manage the Protective Property Trust. They would also have a life interest in the property, which would give them the right to live in the house for the rest of their life, sell the house without seeking prior approval from the beneficiaries, live off the interest of the capital that the half share produces, sell the house and purchase a different one, perhaps downsize, rent the house out. By placing the property in trust, you can ensure it's protected against second marriages and care fees. Advisor will. Simple, fast, and efficient.